Peace. Today is Wednesday, the 16th, making today's math, knowledge, equality, all being born to God. When you use your knowledge and share equally with others, share your knowledge equally with others, you show and prove yourself as God. Okay? Knowledge, equality, all being born to God. Peace. All right, peace. Welcome back to the Not a Mean Godcast. Lord Jamar.
Digga.
If you want to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$ you're not a mean, patreon.com/you're not a mean, or paypal.me/Lord Jamar. Okay, so now, when we last convened in the last segment, we were talking about Childish Gambino and, This Is America video, and yes, it's an amazing piece of art and all the symbolism that's, inside the video.
Great video, by the way.
Yeah, well, first of all, I got to just put it out there. Some of the faggoty dancing I wasn't really a fan of, but I think he was trying to make a statement with it. You understand what I'm saying? At the same time, like, you see how stupid I look right now? Mm-hmm. Talking about I'm so pretty, and then dancing like with that little fucking sweet ass little move that he did. It's like, you see how stupid this looks? This is what y'all motherfuckers rappers be looking like these days.
Right.
I hope that's what he fucking was saying.
Because I said initially, without putting any thought into it, that the first thing that came to my mind was like, where are the alpha males? But then, then I actually pushed play and stuff. And
well, speaking of push play, I also asked the question, do you think this song would have garnered as much attention if the song itself was put out first with no visuals? Because I think the video is so dope.
I think the video is definitely the driving force.
If you listen, okay, the beat, I like the beat a lot too.
The beat
okay,
is fire.
It sounds like some African trap music. Mm-hmm. My man Stickman from Dead Prez, shout out to him. I saw a post he said on Instagram where he said, this should sound like if Fela Kuti did trap music. I was like, interesting. So the African parts of the beat I thought was dope. But if you really listen to the lyrics and all that,
right,
this is America.
Yeah, like I listened
This
to
is America. Like it ain't nothing being said, really.
I listened to the song. I actually heard it on the radio, and because I saw the video already, like it made sense. But it was almost like I probably wouldn't have dreamt up half of the stuff.
Absolutely not.
Just from the audio as I did.
And so if you just heard the audio on its own without that visual representation, I don't think it would have stood up to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what's that other song that he had where he was singing the last fucking
Stay Woke?
Right. Stay Woke. Okay? Which is going to lead us to our next topic.
That was my job.
Now, I never saw the video for Stay Woke, but I didn't need to because the song was so fucking strong.
Right.
And it was like, oh shit, that's fucking Childish Gambino singing like that? Like, yo, that's fucking crazy. So I didn't even need to see the video. I don't know if there is a video, but that fucking song is crazy. This song definitely, and I think it was genius.
I was getting Bilal vibes from that record.
I think it was genius that they put the video out like this. The way they did it, to me, the song wouldn't have worked without it. That's all I'm saying. But now, Stay Woke. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. Now, can you be woke? Like, this man is married to a white woman, correct?
Yep.
He's about to have his second child. He's about to have his second child with this white woman. Can you be woke? Can you be about black power and not about, can you be pro-black but not about black procreation? not about making your foundation and your inner circle truly black. Your offspring, the people that will inherit your legacy, because I don't think they're thinking about any of this type of shit either. Who's going to be in control of your narrative if you pass? A lot of times it'll be your wife and shit like that, right? She got legal. So now, do we trust these white people to represent us properly just because we was fucking them?
Well, history will tell you it usually doesn't work out too well for the black guy when things go awry. Just ask Tiger Woods and so many others. I'm personally, I feel like people are allowed to love who they love, but I am a staunch champion of black love. So I grew up in a black household, black mom, black dad, and of course, throughout my entire family tree, there are some mixes of races going on, but I just love black love. Like I want to be with a black man. I want my children to be black. Like I want black to continue as a race. Like I don't want to see.
And you're attracted to black, yes?
Exactly. I don't want to see us getting. To me, that's the real definition of whitewashing. I don't want to see us get, our gene pool get so diluted with so many other races to the point where there's just no more pure black people.
Well, first of all, black is always going to be dominant. I mean, in a way, some of these, black people that are mixing like that are actually helping to take white people off of this earth, because
this is true.
The minute that there's some black blood introduced to that white, it dominates, and that person is automatically considered black.
They're considered black by I guess the quote unquote pure Caucasus Mountain white people.
Exactly.
But now look at this. Now take this scenario.
To the genetic survival white people.
So say you have a mixed child, half black, half white, and then that person procreates with a white person. Now there's just a quarter of a black person left.
No. That's not really how it works.
No,
that's not how it works. Black is always going to dominate. You can strive to dilute it, but black will always dominate.
He's a nigga. He's what my man said. He's a nigga.
Okay. It's just like, this got to speak to your psyche in a way. Like, why? And first of all, I hate these motherfuckers that act like, you can't help who you fall in love with. Like, shut the fuck up. Yes, you can. It's one of the main things you choose out here. Like, you just bumped into a motherfucker one day at the store and, oh, shit, I just got bowled over with love. Like, I had no idea I was going to fall in love when I went to the fucking supermarket today, but it fucking happened, and it turned out it was a fucking midget, with fucking 3 arms. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not how it fucking works. Like, you out here looking for a certain fucking type and all this type of shit.
That's how I feel,
My man was like, look at this nigga Donald. He's like, black girls probably don't even like this motherfucker. He the type that white girls would like. And hey, I understand that.
You know what?
Certain motherfuckers is corny.
I was about to say, that's funny you should say that, because what I say, as soon as I turned on the video, I'm like, where are the black alpha males?
Because a real sister don't want no motherfucker that would be dancing around like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Like, you attracted to a more strength. You see what I'm saying? Because that's part of the security, that I feel that a woman would want and need.
Right.
You know, like you feel like you want a man that can defend you. Like you don't want a motherfucker that just
like I'm a very strong black woman. I need a really
you can't be stronger than your man.
man,
This
right?
motherfucker's just like,
And that's all I know. My father, my uncles, like this is, it's not to, not to diminish the capacity of anyone outside of the alpha male, but I just grew up surrounded by alpha males. That's all. When I think of man, I'm trying to, in my head, I'm trying to reproduce what I saw in my father and the men in my family. And hey, they wasn't no sucker niggas.
Well, speaking of alpha and beta males and just what we were used to back then and what we're used to now, like
I think the last of the alpha males are like 40 and over. I think you guys are a dying breed.
I mean, I believe there's young ones out here. It's just they're trying to stifle them so much. They're trying to put them in the corner and demonize them and make them seem like, they're the fucking enemy. They're the bad guy. Yeah, all of that. Like all of that. And so, being
the ones that can escape getting killed by cops.
Right. And for the younger ones, I don't know if they're even secure enough in themselves yet, like someone like me who don't give a fuck. They might care about some of the things that people think about them after a while, and they keep getting bombarded with all this bullshit. So I mean, hopefully these young alpha males out here stand strong, because you're definitely going to be attacked right now. So
I will say, I think there are white people that are very much, I know there are white people that are like extremely down for the cause. Some of them in their own heads might think they're black. I mean, hey, look at Rachel Dolezal. Like in her head, she thinks she's a black woman. So when a woke black person encounters a person like that, I guess maybe it just becomes a thing of like energy and just the same vibe, and maybe one thing leads to another. Like that may be a situation.
But these niggas ain't even marrying no Rachel Dolezal type broads. They marrying Becky up the fucking block. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who don't even know about fucking black shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so,
you're right.
To answer the question for me, can you truly be woke and pro-black and be with a white woman or a white man? No. I mean, can you understand, of course, on a certain level, what it's like to be a black man in America and to be discriminated against? Yeah, of course you can. And
you think you can. You really can.
You can, but at the same time, you want to disassociate yourself so much that you went and got you a white woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it. Like you can't truly be about that black shit and not be about that black shit. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so yeah, sorry. So now I almost got to question sometimes now the motivation of why you're even trying to act like you're pro-black. Is this a way to try to overcompensate for something you feeling you're lacking in? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm fucking up over here. Let me try to clean this up by seeming like I'm really black. I can't even debate
you on this topic, because I totally
you don't need to debate me. Just join in,
especially
and fucking agree with me. That's all.
Especially as a black.
Who said
woman.
We got to debate?
True.
Fucking agree with me.
I'm like, I totally
agree. Chime in. Yeah. Shit, they agree. Shit, agree.
I know. Remember that one guy, like maybe like the second show was like, "Be careful! I think Dick is an industry plant sent to infiltrate."
Nah, fuck that. You're here for balance, but
right.
A lot of times that balance is gonna be because we agree on some shit.
That's right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be the opposite. Balance doesn't always mean opposite. It just means we're keeping things
except
level.
for that Earth thing, space thing. I just had to do it. I just had to do it. Okay, show of hands if you think the earth is round.
Somebody said in the comments, I can't wait for that show.
Oh God!
In the parentheses, stop letting the cat out the bag,
stop teasing him, stop baiting him.
But when I fucking bomb the world, oh my God,
Minds will blow.
It's gonna be something. You fucking globetards. Anyway,
globetards.
Anyway,
you flat panther.
Flat power. Anyway, so let's get into some hip hop shit because I think that's where our expertise lies. Right. Okay, we are hip hop fucking aficionados. I feel like I'm getting moist. Am I getting moist right now?
Wow.
In the facial?
No, you good. You were in the beginning, but you caught it.
Okay.
You got it. I didn't even have to say anything.
All right.
As I looked up, you were already there.
Cool. So a lot of people talk about their top 5 MCs. God damn, we're running low on time. Real quick, I don't think a top 5, like, why do people keep limiting it to 5?
I don't know.
I don't think it can. 5 is not enough. I need at least 20, but I'll say top 50.
It marginalizes the hip hop community way too much. Like
way too much.
Like I have a top 5 impact legacy list. Then I have a top 5 of people that can still do it now. Then I have a top 5.
I have a top 5 of different eras.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So do I.
Like in each era, there's a top 5.
Right.
Like, and so now within all of those eras, that's going to lead you to at least 20. You know what I mean? 30. It depends. Like, yeah, at least 20 to 30 people.
Absolutely.
As far as each era. If you're going to, first of all, straight off the back, if you don't talk about Kumo D, Melly Mel, and Grandmaster Caz in your fucking conversation of top 5.
Grandmaster Caz.
Okay.
And he still got bars.
But without those 3 guys right there, we wouldn't be here today. They're the ones that took it past yes, y'all, to the beat, y'all, and really started fucking rhyming, really started telling stories, really started making motherfuckers be like, yo,
Run DMC.
Did you fucking hear what he said? But I'm saying, but even before that, this is before Run DMC.
Right.
You understand? That's now we going into a next era. You see what I'm saying? But in that original era, and I got to put somebody like Spoonie G up in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we got 4 in that first original era: Spoonie G, Kumo D, Grandmaster Caz, Melly Mel, and if I have to get one more from that first early era, who would it be?
I don't know. That's closer to your era. I was a baby.
Yeah, I don't know if there was. Wow.
Because you're so much older.
I'm so much older than you. I know. You just had your prom last week. I know. So congratulations on that. Damn. I don't know who my 5th one of that era would be. Let's move to the next era because now it's not always.
Would it be Grandmaster Flash?
He was a DJ.
Yeah.
And Melly Mel is in that
Melly
group.
Mel's in the
you
group.
understand what I'm saying?
Furious 5.
Right. Okay. Correct. There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
But see, that's another thing. Groups. Like people always want to talk about the solo MC when Kumo D was in the Treacherous 3. Melly Mel was in the Furious 5. Who's the other one I said? Grandmaster Caz was in the Cold Crush Brothers. You see what I'm saying? Like, and those were great fucking groups. It's just those guys were the standouts of the group. Then you get to the next era, Run DMC as a group. Run was a hell of a fucking showman, LL Cool J.
Yes.
Like he was the Jay-Z of our fucking time. Yeah, it is arguable when they say the GOAT shit, but I'm going to say Jay-Z actually is the GOAT. But LL is a fucking close second. because
Yeah.
that motherfucker had some shit for a very long time.
Yeah, like if LL was still going, like even though he is still putting out music right now,
Yeah.
that if it was still if it could stand up to like Jay-Z music now, like he would definitely have like all time, like every era.
LL had a lot of hit and misses though. You see, he had quite a few. Some of those albums was like, okay, what are you doing here? But then he'd come back, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, yo, fuck, L, I thought you was done, but no.
Nah,
here you go.
That's
Cars drive by with the booming system and, shit like that.
And he will still do that to this day. Like every now and then, you can catch like a new LL song on WBLS.
First of all, Rock the Bells Radio, incredible. I mean, I can't like recommend it enough. And I was a fan of Backspin, but I was like, yo, they play Beastie Boys way too much on here, like way more than they did back in the days. Yeah, this Rock the Bells radio shit is crazy. So yeah, real quick, going on through time, you have people like LL, of course, the Rakims and the Big Daddy Kanes, KRS-One, and Public Enemy, Chuck D, and but then you got groups, Tribe Called Quest, Brand Nubian, De La Soul,
and
Gangstar.
I was gonna say Juice Crew. That I wouldn't put that in a group category,
but it is kind of a group.
But yeah,
Juice Crew was kind of a group. You got Kool G Rap, MC Shan. At the time, you can tell MC Shan was the fucking man. Like MC Shan was the man before KRS went at him. Like people forget a lot of shit over time that hip hop manifested. Then you got into the 90s, and you know what I mean, and the some of the great groups and solo artists of the 90s, Mobb Deep, Nas, fucking, you know what I mean, like Biggie, Tupac's, NWA.
Hip hop fun
forget,
fact.
Scarface.
Hip hop fun fact.
What's that?
Beastie Boys put out Public Enemy. Were responsible for Public Enemy.
How?
Well, I know there was the I guess the umbrella, the hierarchy over there at the early Def Jam, but so Beastie Boys was sort of, and I watched some documentary stuff. So they said Beastie Boys were kind of like the answer to Run DMC, but then Public Enemy
was the answer to the
Beastie Boys. But this was, this was all, engineered by Def Jam. So.
Okay. Well, fuck, man. I wish we had more time, but we
can make all the time in the world we want. Damn it, if we want to talk 80s for 2 hours, we can do that.
Well, I guess we'd have to pay for it, but we could do that if we want to. Maybe we'll continue this when we come back, and then we'll bring in a guest and do a little something like that. All right? You know what
Sounds
I mean?
good.
Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.